Yo guys, what's good YouTube? It's Saturn back here with another video. Today I'm going to be going over a subject that I'm probably not going to cover a whole lot, but I might cover it more often than you think, just because it's very important in this finance journey. So I'm going to sit down and talk to y'all real quick about something. And like I said, this might not be a long video. Every time I say that, it ends up being like 10 minutes long, but I just wanted to talk to y'all about something. I got some notes on my phone here. Probably won't really look at them. The phone always shuts off by the time I get to the point I need to be at, but like I said, guys, today's video title is Stay Solid. And you might be wondering what that means and, you know, all this and that. Guys, basically, this means a bunch of different things, but for the most part, I'm really going to be covering one thing. And I'm making this video because I go through the same things y'all go through, guys. I go through frustration and, you know, demotivation and stuff like that. So basically what I mean by stay solid is when you work out, when you play a game, when you're just doing anything in life that takes consistency, it's consistency for a reason. It's not just easy peasy all the time. Even this YouTube stuff right now, it's easy for me because I like doing it. I love doing it right now. There's gonna become a point in my life to where it's like, it feels like, man, I just want to chill out today, and I'm gonna have to push through and be consistent and record. And honestly, today is kind of like that. Today's just been an odd day, but basically the video title is Stay Solid, man. So what I mean by this is, through this journey of finances, of really anything, but we really do cover finances in life here. And of course, above all this, guys, just to let y'all know, there's going to be nothing be able to fix y'all's problem but God. I just want to go ahead and say that, get out the way. Put God first. I have trouble doing this a lot of times in my life, but put God first. Put God first, everything else will come. Everything else will be just better in life. I'm not saying that life's going to get 10 times easier, but life's going to get 10 times easier, if you know what I mean. Doesn't mean you're going to get a pot of gold in front of you or nothing like that, but just knowing that you have somebody you can rely on no matter what you've done in life, no matter where you're at in life. You have somebody to talk to and rely on. So put God first, guys. So that's my secret to staying solid, is God, because there's been a lot of times where you ain't got nobody to talk to, it feels like, and God's right there. So first things first, through this finance journey, you're going to face a lot of ups and a lot of downs. For the most part, you're going to face more ups in some cases than you will downs, especially depending on the year too. I mean, it's just life. You're going to experience raises, you're going to experience more cash flow coming in, but then you're going to experience repairs, you're going to experience breaking other people's stuff, maybe even a car wreck where you have to pay in, or medical bills. You're going to experience low downs, and that does not call for you to quit. Just because you're working out and you have one cheat meal does not call for you to quit. Even though the motivation is gone, you do not need to be motivated by the motivation, because at the end of the day, that's going to get you absolutely 0% anywhere. It's going to get you right to where you need to be, and when it becomes a job, you're going to quit it. You cannot quit. You got to keep going. You are not going to be successful. I've been doing this budgeting stuff really since I was a teenager, but I quit for a while and had fun with my money. And now here I am again. I started a couple months ago back into it, but I know a lot because I've been in and out of this. But I'm still a beginner. I'm not no freaking finance major or nothing like that. I'm just a random teenage kid I'm an adult now that grew up in a small town where people really don't know a whole lot about this stuff. So what I'm saying, guys, is you got to stay solid. You got to stay consistent no matter what. It's going to get boring. It's going to get sucky. Some days you're going to feel like you hate it. Some days you're going to feel like you love it. Just keep on going with it, whether it's recording finances. Here recently, I've got out of the motivation stage of budgeting. I get out of that motivation, and it's like, man, now it's kind of just a routine, which is what you want. You want it to be a routine and a habit, just to put your money where it goes. It's like, I get my check, I pay it like a bill. Savings, emergency fund, investments, here, boom, 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 right? And even the 401k comes out before I get my check, so boom, that's automatically automated. I ain't even got to worry about that. So therefore, everything's just a habit now. It's not motivation no more, it's a habit. So now it's, because if it was up to me, I'd love to go out here and blow my money and get things that I want, because there's a bunch of things that I want, trust me. I would love to have my dream car, and I could very well in 3 months go put me a down payment on it and get it. But the thing is I don't want to be so in debt. If I was going to go in debt for a vehicle, I want to at least have a good down payment down to where I'm not sitting here stressing about $30,000 more to pay off. You get what I'm saying? So I will get my dream car within 2 years, and I promise you that. And I do promise y'all that I will get my dream car in 2 years, and I'm gonna grind very hard for it. Actually, after March, I'm gonna have my emergency fund built up, and I'm gonna be where I want to be at with my whatever it's called, my savings and investments and stuff. It's not a high number, but it's going to be where I want to be. And I think I'm going to full on just start chucking money for that car. And, you know, people might be like, it's a dumb car. This car is going to motivate me so much and make me feel so complete. And I know it's just an item. The only person that can make me feel really complete is God, and I understand that. But material-wise, down here on earth, if I can get me my dream car, I feel like it'd motivate me in YouTube. It would make way more content for YouTube. It would make me just happy as a person, because that's what I grounded for, and it would make me feel complete in a way. And of course, I'm going to be like, oh, well, I got a Scat now, I want an SRT. And of course, your mind's going to think that. It's anything in life. You're always going to want more and more and more. You just get to where you want to be first. Don't get ahead of yourself, and just make sure to stay solid. You're going to have friends. You're going to lose friends. You're going to lose people. People are going to call you weird. People are going to hate on you. You're going to see all your friends getting these cars and all your friends getting these cool things, and you're going to be sitting here like, I drive a 2009 Ford Expedition or something crazy, right? And nothing, no hate to them, with 250,000 miles on it and the thing's ticking. And you're going to be like, man, that sucks. But at the end of the day, if you're building wealth, you're building wealth. You're richer than them. And this ain't no hate to nobody that buys their cars, because trust me, right now, if I had the money on me, I would go buy me my dream car. Like, I can see where people do it from. But at the end of the day, in 4 or 5 years when you get your car, or three years when you have your car, and you have a nest egg built up behind that car, so when you buy that car, you're not zero, you know, and you actually have a foundation to build walls on. That's what I'm saying. You could save up this money for at least a down payment, $20K. You know what I'm saying? On a $40,000 car, you only got to pay $20,000 more. That's a lot of money for a car, by the way. But at the end of the day, you're not $40,000 in debt, and the interest rate is not going to affect it as much, because you're not going to have to pay it off as long as the time, 7 years, right? You could probably pay it off in 3 and pay almost double a month and whatever, right? You can pay it off faster, and the interest ain't going to affect it as much, because it's not so much, because you put so much towards the principal. If that's the right way of doing that. I don't know nothing about that, so do not take my word on that. That's just what in my little head it made sense. So, but like I said, guys, stay solid. Your friends are going to change up. They're going to get things that you want. You got to stay solid to your finances, because while they build and they use their credit to get all this stuff, you're going to have a nest egg and have that same thing one day, but not having the stress behind it. So, guys, like I said, this is a quick video of just staying solid, and this is not a sad video, a Debbie Downer video. I'm just saying, guys, I'm trying to promote y'all. I'm trying to let y'all know, stay solid, because it gets hard in life in general, and especially disciplining yourself is not easy. And there's a little thing that I came up with, it kind of relates to the Bible. It's like, make sure you plant your seeds and let them grow. Plant them seeds today, now. Let them grow. Let the investments grow and them savings grow, and in 2 and 3 years harvest and be plentiful, you know, so plentiful to where you can give that away. So you know what I'm saying, where you can give it away, help people out, and have enough for yourself and still be full every night. That's what I'm saying. Don't just grow your crops and take all your crop and go sell it to, or go trade it for one thing, because then you're gonna have nothing to eat. You get what I'm saying? So it's like, make sure you keep some money to the side. Don't spend everything you got on one thing. Make sure you build that portfolio, that investments, no matter what people call you dumb. If you don't know if that's going to be the same in the next 10 years, it does not matter what people say. Go do you. You are your own self, especially if you're young like me. Go do what you want. People are going to hate on you. I have people hate on me all the time. Invest your money in investment. And I'm not a financial advisor. This is my opinion. Invest your money where you want to invest it. Save your money how you want to save it. Do your research and do it the smart way. And at the end of the day, man, in 10 years, you're going to be set. 5 years, you're going to be farther than you are now. Farther than the people that are hating on you. So like I said, guys, this is a short video, about 9 minutes long. I'm going to get off here. Probably maybe record another video. I got a few I got to record. I got to keep coming up with these ideas, because this is new to me, and I'm having to come up with like 30 video ideas for this month. So it's crazy. But I'm just kind of going off my mind right now. Make sure y'all comment, like, and subscribe. I feel like I'm making no progress, but at the same time, I know I'm making progress every time I post. So y'all just let me know down in the comments if I'm making progress, man. I'll catch you on the next one. This is Saturn, and I'm out of here, and peace out, guys.